My name is Julie Dubrow, and I'm principal of Dubrow Works PR and Marketing. Many of you know me through U.S. Green Building Council, Los Angeles. And I kind of come to communications and marketing, my 18-year business, through talent relations, project management, and communications. So just to continue this communications theme that we have tonight, apparently. The back of my card says, "You need me, you just don't know it yet." So take that forward. My presentation is going to be kind of about consistency of messaging through 9 questions. And it's what I require of potential clients so that they can be clear before I do a proposal. So neither of us waste time or money. This end result is what everyone connected to the project should be messaging, whether they answer a phone, or their head of sales, a website creator, or in my case, communications. But because this is a green thing, let's just start off with 2 quick pictures. I was last week in Portland and Vancouver. On the left is the Japanese garden in Portland, which was just ridiculously lush. And here is actually where the hotel I stayed at in Vancouver, the Fairmont waterfront, which actually had one of the first green roofs ever in Vancouver. And those are their new beehives. So it was really nice to have honey in my cocktail from those beehives. So that made me feel really good about staying there. So anyway, I'm just going to go through really quickly, and because I come from the music industry before this, it's a whole other story. I used Blondie, when we put out a Blondie record in 1998, just to use as examples of these questions. So these are 9 questions that anyone can use for kind of create your creative brief. State your marketing goal and timing in one brief sentence. In 1998, we wanted to make Blondie relevant to its old audience and introduce it to a new one. Write a paragraph describing the key target audience, or just a bullet point, which was that wide range. And if you're too young to know Blondie, I'm so sorry for you. Number 3 was describe the action you want the communication to cause and replace. Number 4 is describe the potential barriers in the mind of the target, because we all have barriers. We all want to go to everyone, but there's always going to be a barrier to who we need to go to, and some of them are just individual people, and some of them are institutional or industrial challenges that we're all going to have to deal with in some way. So in this case, what does Deborah Harry look like now in 1998 versus 1972? Number 5, the artist image should emerge, or the company image should emerge from the communication to the consumer. In her case, it was pop culture icons. That's what we wanted to put out there. So you have to figure out what is that art, what is that image for your company. And a lot of this you're going to be using for your advertising, your media, and so forth. Describe the time and place which should emerge from the communication. So what is the best forms? Is it your website? Is it social media? Is it Facebook versus LinkedIn? Is it a press release versus advertising? And 7, highlight that one key insight that should be part of all this. Now, I was fortunate to be able to take USGBCLA board through this exercise, courtesy of Dominique, leading into Greenbuild, because they really wanted to hone their messaging, and it was one of the best experiences I've ever had of putting anyone through this exercise. And these are things a paragraph that we came up with as our primary insight, and I'm sure many of you have seen Learn, Share, and Lead Green on a lot of the things that we've put out there. And you'll see elements of that throughout the messaging. So once you have your core messaging, that's when you can pull from all of that and start filtering it out through everything that you communicate out to the rest of the world. Thank you.